Finally, voice is over, and I go to my acting class, which is usually my best. The sensory exercise for the week is sharp taste. Our teacher, Rob, gives us a little pep talk first, and how we really have to taste it. And it should be clear to anybody watching us, say, from across a restaurant, that we're experiencing this sharp taste. So I decide on jalapeno peppers. I'm a fiend for Mexican food, and I like it hot. I always order extra jalapenos on the side. I sometimes think that I must have some kind of chemical deficiency that can only be filled with Mexican food, not to mention margaritas. The trouble is, when you start drinking frozen margaritas, there's no telling where you'll end up or with who. So I start thinking about jalapenos, and everybody else in the class goes off into their thing while the teacher walks around checking us out. After 10 minutes, I'm like bored out of my gourd. My cheeks hurt, and my eyes start to feel like they're starting to grow mold. They've been watery so long. The teacher asks Bert, the guy next to me, what he's tasting, and he says, Gorgonzola cheese. I can't see that, Rob says, and I say, thank God we can't smell it. And Rob goes, Allison, if you were concentrating, you wouldn't have even heard my remark, which is true. Finally, he can see that we're all really bored with that sensory, so he says, try something psychological over that, which is cool, because that's when it gets interesting. For example, he goes, think of something good you did for someone that made you feel good about yourself, and put that together with sharp taste. Okay, people, he says, let's really reach down and use our instrument. The instrument is like all your acting skills and knowledge and talent put together, your body too, but more than your body. It's not an actual thing, but a kind of concept. Anyway, I think about it for a minute, and then I just about die. Something good you did for someone? Sharp taste. They told me later that within 2 minutes, I had the teacher watching me, and that pretty soon he told everyone else to knock off what they were doing and watch me. I don't know. I was off in my own world, acting. I'm doing something true. I know I'm not just faking it this time. And even though it's acting, something I'm not really experiencing, it's absolutely honest, my reaction, the sensations I'm feeling, and I'm completely in my own reality. It's like dreaming, you know, or like riding, when you feel almost like you and your horse are the same animal, taking your best jumper over a hard course and hitting everything perfectly. Something good that I did for someone? Sharp taste. I was combining these two incredible sensations, and I knew it was the best I had ever done. It was taking me to a place I'd never been, and when I finally came out of it, everybody was looking at me. That was wonderful, the teacher says. Very, very good. You were completely in tune with your instrument. Tell us what your sensory was, Allison. Jalapeno peppers, I say. And he goes, what about your psychological? You really want to know? I go, yes, of course, he goes. Well, I was thinking about giving my boyfriend a blowjob.